Okay, so Module 1 is all about emotionally focused therapy. Now, before we move into this module, there's just a couple of points that you need to be aware of first of all. At the time of recording, there's an issue in downloading the training manual if you're watching this via a tablet or a phone. It's not an issue at all because we can resolve it for you. You can either download it via a desktop computer, but if that's not an issue or you can't do that, then just simply drop us an email and we'll email over the training manual PDF for you. Also, quite early on within watching this course online, you might be asked for an actual review of the course. Now, if you've only watched 1 or 2 modules, it's quite difficult to make your mind up about how good you think the course is. Although, of course, we want you to feel that this has been an incredible course, which I'm sure you will. There's an Ask Me Later button. So you can just press that, and once you've completed the whole course, then go in and leave a review, and that would be absolutely wonderful. Thank you. So let's move on to Module 1, which is about emotionally focused therapy. So to be a good counsellor in any area, it's important that you're able to make your clients feel relaxed and safe in the therapy environment. Trust is an important part of the success of the session, and to work within relationship counselling, and in particular emotionally focused therapy, you must be an observer of an emotion. So you have to understand the difference between reactive, secondary emotion and vulnerable primary emotion. Not only should the clients feel the emotion, but you as the counsellor have to be aware of that too. Progress within this can be very rapid. Even the first session, emotions might arise that may have not been discussed previously, and this can be a shock to your clients. Emotional revelations are, however, good. There might be apparent and obvious issues when dealing with the connection and disconnection, and when this line of inquiry is followed, often there's underlying emotions which were previously hidden and now come to light. So, once this happens, clients are able to increase the communication regarding any issues. Your role is to help slow down the conversation and to access the information that's being revealed from an emotional perspective. You might find that your clients are surprised to not only discover that these emotions have been buried within, but the impact it's had regarding their partners. So your aim is to help your clients uncover hidden emotions, make sense of their emotions, consider the message relative to the emotion, act on the message, gain clarity of wants and needs, share emotions and needs with the partners, and some other aspects which we've put within the training manual for you. So it's really important that as you move through these video modules, you are referencing back to the training manual, because we've created that for you that's giving you much more in-depth information than the highlights of just the videos. Now, within this type of counselling, you must be prepared not to encourage your clients, but maybe even push them when required. One of your clients might not be listening fully or supporting, or simply not understanding. So you've got to support the process, leading them to the same active participation. It can only take place if you've created that safe environment and if you're committed to the process, and your client is. So it's about you helping your clients to discover the reasons for their actions. As you do rooting about for the core reasons behind any destructive behaviours, you start to see emotions emerging. You might think the primary emotion is anger, jealousy or frustration, but just as likely those vulnerable emotions start to rise: fear of hurt and deep sadness. So the individual then has a choice to make: admitting the mistake and apologising, downplaying the importance of the mistake, that they are perhaps aggressive in defence, or that they remain silent. We're looking at the cycle and conflict and how that affects your client and anybody else that they've been having a relationship with. So, there's some self-assessment tasks at the end of this module. What we've done is put in 5 self-assessment tasks at the end of module 1. There'll be some at the end of each module. So what you need to do is to just work your way through those self-assessment tasks. Once you've done those, you don't need to send them to us. It's just the final assessment at the end of the training manual that you need to submit if you want to have your certificate from me. But the self-assessment tasks are just really for your own learning. Once you've worked through those, we'll see you on module 2. Have a great day.